Ebusha Abraham here margin say me video we bro and I'm say video be up online if I Lionel Messi the custom boot or share at the ball no. Now in this video no Lionel Messi in the boot ne koma Catholic so for Emma Nishra so cramp and sana o beginning say obo match inti ekunim dia Lionel Messi edi or ball no nyina no amount for mu sa video no ehunu say it was because the priest blessed his boot, which is also telling us say Lionel Messi no a strong Catholic, a strong believer, and that's all ye or Christian or born. But in the midst of all this, people are so contemplating, they are so confused. Say, why should prophet be engaged? Why should prophet find yourself in the football, especially abroad? Moshe will come and make all kinds of predictions about what is ongoing. Just 2 days ago, and France in Spain, a boy, and Spain for Emma France for whom level say born levels home. Aside that, Argentina wasn't in England for boy, Argentina for England for no small boys on the pitch. And I'm going to say, baby, I be do no, Spain, any Argentina. Many people are making accurate predictions about football. And they can declare say, Argentina never emerged as the winners of this year World Cup. Although say the previous one they won, this time no, they are going to win the game. And look at that change. There were other prophets who are omudin come say, and Argentina be fun this time. No, ISP. And now I'm in Okasi Mesaka video and I free Prophet Bosheba. Prophet Bosheba a very well respected prophet. Ewa Ghana Hanamona. They need the boy for many years now. I will not quite the kind I shall come about 2022. And Obeshan Common say in this year's FIFA World Cup, a Spain and the FIFA World Cup and the was not able to come answer and a message send more. So sorry, preaching me at Dominus Mammy, send me up with answer on Sabbath Macanafe. Follow me all the other social media platforms. My and come say.
I don't for the church Munina Yami Woho and Yami so Ewuchumi. Finally, we are drawing the curtains to the end of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And we have walked the walk and we have talked the talk of this World Cup. And we all do this thing just for the glory of God. I've heard people say God doesn't care about football. Nyamenfa football home. When you're talking about football, it is not God. Na ezezi ehun say football no enya komfo na ebo. Enye sangomes enable. Enye sorceress, divineness, occultic enable football no. Football no nyamema eka ho Christopher eka ho wana som nyame wana ye righteous eka football game no hobi a omo bobie omo ye players ti bebi anyame emma ewo bia no nyame ni eku ho nyame ni ko ho fisa ne ma wo ho ye hwea almost, I would say, the high percentage of woman ebobono, a Christopher, a Christians. We have only few that are Muslims in it. Eti, baby anyame ma ewo biano, the anyame ma eye biano, nyame neni ekuhu. Some of us have walked with you from the qualify to the main World Cup. Na nkomisha share were qualify na wenyina ebemu. None of the prophecies failed in the qualifier. Then we came to the main World Cup. We have seen yehu say nkomisha share World Cup na wenyina no. Dia ye ho adwuma. Dia yanye ho adwuma. So according to the prophecy, because a word from God doesn't fail. until we have all seen it. Now I'll give you the scripture and then we continue just some few minutes with you. Hebrews chapter 4, the verse 13. Was it nothing in all creation is hidden from God? Everything is naked and exposed before his eyes, and he is the one whom we are all accountable. So nothing is hidden from God. There is nothing on this earth. There is nothing in this earth. There is nothing on this earth. There is nothing that men do that is hidden from God. So when you say football is hidden from God, then you are limiting God. When you say God, scores of football that we give is not of God, then you are limiting God, because God knows all things. Until you shank na you count the game, you count the scores, you count the winner, and all these things are because we are seeing diviners, we are seeing sorcerers, we are seeing star readers. Now, one thing you must know is that every star reader is a diviner or a sorcerer. Okay, so when somebody say, me stars in the Juma, me stars in the Kasa, me nothing, all creations are under God. You can look into the sun and know what will happen. You can look into the moon and know what will happen, because the sun rules by day and the moon rules by night. And you know what will happen by day. Ubehu dia ewa di chiemu nes uhwe ewianso ubehu dia wom anajo ni ade mu nyina mu uhwe wi abehu ade chiemu nsem uhwe asramu mu you could see things that will happen by midnight, by night, and all that. But so because many osram ne edin komo, I speak to the stars and all that. That is divine. That is diviners and sorcerers. They do that. But all these things, say jaima diviners and sorcerers, ni enyankopon enkasa. Then people will rather go and follow diviners, people will rather go and follow sorcerers, because they are predicting and they are speaking and they are saying, and people are saying what they are saying is coming to pass. So does it mean God is not speaking? God is still speaking. And so I've said from the beginning that the World Cup final is between Argentina and Spain. The World Cup final is between Argentina and Spain, which at the course of it, even Spain did a mistake here, which was going to affect them. But we are still standing on the prophetic word. Now let me go to this for you. On 11th August 2020, when I gave a prophet, that is when I gave a prophecy. 11 August 2020, that is when I gave a prophecy. And I said, can this be? Because that was what I was saying. As I see in the vision precisely, Ghana will qualify for the 2022 World Cup and the 2026 World Cup. In their last two matches, they will score 6 goals. We are even talking about goals that they will score in their last 2 matches. But Argentina will win the 2022 World Cup, and Spain will win the 2026 World Cup, as the Lord lives. Then we came to 9th March 2021. 9th March 2021. And then there was a prophetic word. Omama follow me a chair. Omama dimechi a chair knows that I prophesied about all these things. And then there was a prophetic word, which is here, that I see the 2026 World Cup final between Spain and Argentina. And everybody that I've said it all over, I've said it again and again, that Spain and Argentina are supposed to go to the final, to the FIFA World Cup final 2026. So at the end of the match, Spain lifted the trophy. So we could see that Spain is the one ordained to be the winner of the 2026 World Cup, because in 2 prophetic words, I've said it, that it's Spain. So we are keeping our word and we are going, even though by the mistakes of Spain, Yamal, or whatever we call him, which triggered something for Spain. But I have said and I've told everybody that, whatever had been triggered was not against Spain and France. Because for France, Spain was definitely, every prophet I spoke to, the man who called me from Cote d'Ivoire, a great man called me from Cote d'Ivoire, who has played in Spain before and connected me to some leaders, in Spain. And when I was talking to them, I told them for the Spain France match is not the problem, because Spain is going to win France. Spain is going to win France. I told them that is not my problem, but my problem is the final. So if there's something we have to do, we have to work on the final, not their match, which, because definitely the horse is going to run, but the force is going to use intelligence, which I keep talking about, the horse and then the fox, which is the horse and the force prophecy. Now, so this is what I've written here. So you listen to this word carefully, so that when people are misquoting, that I said, now listen to me, people of God. What I'm about to say doesn't mean Spain is still not in line for the glory God wants to give them. So what we are saying, it doesn't mean that Spain is still not in line for the glory God wants to give them. From the beginning, the cup is ordained for Spain to win the 2026 World Cup. But everything God will give you, everything God wants to give you, the glory that God wants to give you, for every gift God wants to give, there is something attached to it. So your mistakes can tamper with what God wants to do. Your errors can tamper with what God wants to do. God can plan something that he wants to do, but the mistake and the error of a man can tamper with what God wants to do. Yamina ordaining Saul, so unruly. God did not intend to reject Saul or to leave Saul, because Saul was anointed by the prophet, which God himself said the prophet should anoint Saul. But because of what Saul did, that is why God departed from him and said he should lose the throne, because of the mistakes of Saul that he did. So God can ordain something for you, but your mistakes, can take it that from you. So now I saw the cup put on a cross also, that which I call the hilltop. So the cup was put on a hilltop where there are 3 junctions. And they said, now, even though the cup is for you, it is ordained for you. It was in your hands at first, but now fight for it. Fight for it. Fight for it. So, and I said, now it is on a junction. And the angel said to me, because of what Lamine Yaman did. And so, because of that, lifting the flag, okay, so that one I've talked about it, lifting the flag and all that against, which, so it has tempered with the cup that God wants to give them. Now they have a difficult task ahead of them. If they work hard and grace abide for them, they will break through the battle for the glory. So if they work hard, if grace abide for them, they will break through. Listen to the word. They will break through for the glory. And I said, okay, so here we say everything that God want to do, there is something attached to it. Everything that God want to do for you, there is a rule attached to it, that if you are not careful and you miss, any of the rules, what God want to do for you may be tempered with. So you must be careful when there's a prophetic word upon your life, there is a prophecy given about you. You must be careful so that you not do what will temper with the prophecy that is being given you. Because a bit more time in your. Okay, so they need grace. So now what is here is that Spain. But God still want to favor Spain. So you see, in all these things, in all what they have done, in all these things that we are saying, it is written here that God still want to favor Spain. God still want to favor Spain. Spain. God still want to favor Spain. So, so if they are able to overcome the strong man, the horse, and its riders, the horse and its riders, the horse and its rider, they need grace. They need grace. They need grace because God still want to favor them. Okay, so that is a prophetic word that they are the final is between them and Spain. So France, when the leaders call me, the man who connected me, the man from Cote d'Ivoire who connected me to the leaders of Spain, you know, some of the leaders there, I spoke with some people. When they called me, when we were talking, I told them, as for the France match, it is not their problem. They are going to win. So they should leave that one. I don't want to do anything about that. It is only grace they need. They only need grace for that match because they are going to overshadow. They are going to use intelligence, and they are going to win Spain. So as for, and they are going to win. They are going to win France. So as for that one, I told them that is nothing. They shouldn't worry. My problem is the final. My problem is the final. At that one, no money Argentina and Jim. That is where there is work. That is where there must be intervention. That is where there must be prayer. That is where we must do directions. That is where something have to be done. So will be here. They should think. We will talk about it after, after they have played with France and after England too has played with Argentina. When Argentina and then Spain will now come to the final table. When they come to the final table, then we'll see what to do. Now, according to the prophecy, they are on the final table. And then we'll see what will happen if the leaders get back to me. If they get back to me, we'll see what we will do about that. So that the glory and the vision, and the glory God want to give them, the honor God want to give them, will still, will go to them. And the prophecy upon them will be fulfilled. That is what we are looking for, and that is what we are praying for. So, brethren, I will still come your way again before the final of the final, and then we'll speak prophetic words. We'll see if there was a conversation. We'll see what was the conversation. We'll see what was the end and the conclusion of the whole matter. And we'll see where we'll end it, because in all these things, if we don't, people were prophesying, sorcerers were speaking that France was going to win Spain. People were saying things that England was going to win Argentina. So if we do, even today, some people were sending me a message, please, are you sure, when during the France, Spain, people send me a message. And I said, Spain will win. Don't worry, Spain is going to win. When today, and when they were about to play with England, and then Argentina was about to play, people were sending me a message. I said, don't worry, Argentina was going to win. Argentina will win. They will win, and then they will miss Spain, because those are the people that must come to the final table for the final dinner. So we are still holding on to the prophetic word which has been given way back 2020, and then 2021, way back 2020, and then 2021, which we have held that prophetic word till now. Then also told them that, okay, so with France, all we will do is just to hold the line for them. And then as for that, they were going to win. So we'll just hold the line. We'll just pray for grace for them, and then they'll win. So the final table, that is where there is work. That is what we have to do. And so thank you so much, those who has been with me, those who has prayed with me, those who called me, and those who encourage me, those who say, oh, prophet, these people are saying France will win Spain. These people are saying England will win Spain. Prophet, can you do something so that it won't look like God has lied? It won't look like God has said something. Please, God does not lie. Okay, we have seen the results of it. We have seen that the prophetic word has come to pass. I'll come to you again and give you the update of the final of the World Cup. Who is taking the cup? I've told you it's ordained for Spain, but because of certain conversations have to go on, certain things have to be done, there is a work they have to do, there's something they have to do, you know, the whole of them, so that what God wants to do for them will be fulfilled. If they get back, we will come to you again. We'll have communication with you before the final. Thank you. God bless you. Stay blessed, and I will see you again before the final.
Twice I would say a prophet Olam Bosheba and Abedin Komei. Now this prophet follow football for a very long time. Now the prophecies very accurate, and was not be doing come me how I was if I j information that better about team best send them I share video way I'm being so as I can be for them comment as one year share what you know how I was if I j and see for them subscribe me at the man so send me upload on unsa a bit maka